The full rosters for the 2025 All-Star Game have been announced, and as per usual, mistakes were made, both by the voting public and by Major League Baseball. What up everybody, it's your pal JB, and today on Full Count, we gotta talk about this year's All-Star Game snubs, the dudes who should be heading to the Midsummer Classic in Atlanta but aren't. First up, in the American League, we've got a guy who currently sits in the top 5 in the AL in OPS and WRC+, and is one of only 3 players in the junior circuit with 15+ homers and double-digit stolen bases. That's George Springer of the Toronto Blue Jays, who's putting together an epic renaissance at the age of 35. Seriously, if he keeps this up, Springer's 2025 campaign could go down as one of the greatest ever by a player aged 35 or older. And he's ultimately a more deserving All-Star than several position players on the AL roster, including, I would argue, starting outfielder Javier Baez. Okay, for my next AL snub, I've got a guy who was chronically one of the most underappreciated starters in all of baseball, a nasty right-hander who is currently top 10 in the American League in ERA, fielding independent pitching, and win probability added. That's Joe Ryan of the Minnesota Twins. As a matter of fact, Ryan is second in the AL in strikeout-to-walk ratio, behind only Tarek Skubal. And yet, he got passed over for multiple guys who only made it because of MLB's silly rule that each team needs at least one representative at the All-Star Game. Yeah, you're catching a stray here, Shane Smith. Sorry. Okay, moving on to the NL, which is undeniably the more star-studded league. First up, we've got a perennial all-star who is putting up one of the finest seasons of his career, Trey Turner of the Philadelphia Phillies. He leads all National League shortstops in FWAR, he's 3rd in outs above average, and he has a higher OPS than the NL starting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. It's absurd that Turner didn't even make the roster as a reserve. Okay, my next snub? The King of Queens, Juan Soto, whose sluggish start with the Mets is a thing of the past. Right now, the $765 million man is 2nd in the National League in OBP, 6th in WRC+, and 7th in homers. Basically, he's doing his thing, which is being one of the best hitters in all of baseball. And yet Soto was another casualty of the one player from each team rule. Alright, and last up, my final snub is a veteran left-hander who has leveled up in a major way after earning his first career All-Star appearance last season. That's Christopher Sanchez, also of the Philadelphia Phillies. He's one of just 5 NL starters with an ERA and FIP below 3. And amazingly, the Phillies' winning percentage in his starts is higher than it is in games started by his more celebrated rotation mate, Zach Wheeler. But still, no All-Star love for Sanchez. So it goes. Alright, so those are my snubs, but which players do you guys think got passed over? Let us know in the comments.